Happy Saturday, Colts Nation. I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend so far. Coming at you today with a quick update on some roster moves and also a conversation that I honestly didn't plan on having, but it was something that I've seen in the comments, something I've seen on Twitter over the last couple days. So thought, maybe we could talk about it. So first of all, we're going to talk about the roster moves, which is McTelvin Agam, the defensive tackle, being elevated to the active roster, along with cornerback Chris Lamons. So with those elevations, interesting the moves they're trying to make. Obviously, without Grover there, they're trying to figure something out in the middle, and without Juju in there, and with Dallas Flowers out for the year, they're trying to figure something out on the outside. I don't expect Chris Lamons to play by any means. He's more of a, his elevation. He'll be on special teams. I don't know what their plan is, and I honestly don't know if either of these guys are even going to touch the field. They may be there for depth. That might be really the only thing. I believe we've been going into pretty much every Sunday. I'm pretty sure we've stayed with like 51 people on the active roster and then bump it up as you go into the weekend. And then they go in with their weekend inactives to get it down to 46 for game day. But again, because of the situation, it is interesting. And I thought it was of note to bring up with you guys because, we could see these guys on Sunday. We talked about these guys in the offseason plenty. So again, that's defensive tackle McTelvin Agam, cornerback Chris Lamons being elevated to the active roster. All right, now I want to quickly talk about another move that I've seen other people talk about. And I'm not about it. We'll just get that out of the way. No, I don't want it. Okay. But I thought it was interesting and something of note, something that I wouldn't be totally surprised of, but it was bringing back Parris Campbell, right? And when I sit here and I look at the Giants depth chart, right now, he's their sixth receiver. Everybody above him is Darius Slayton, Jalen Hyatt, Wandale Robinson, Isaiah Hodgins, Sterling Shepard, and then Parris Campbell. So with him being that far down and with his usage, right, you look at what he's done this year for the Giants. He has 16 catches for 85 yards this season, no touchdowns, right? So that's an average of 5.3. The way he's being utilized in that offense, not the way he was being utilized in this offense. He's obviously had issues staying on the field before. 2022 was the best year, the one he was on the field the most. He had 63 catches, 623 yards, and 3 touchdowns in an offense that was completely anemic, right? So you thought going to the Giants, he would have an effect. And now here we sit, not even halfway through the very next season after his 2022 season, and he's not even being used really in any of these games. And sure, part of that is because the Giants' offense just isn't great right now, but that receiving corps, like there was an opportunity for him to go in and be, the one or two, right? It's not like they have a bunch of studs at receiver there. Like you heard me list off the names, right? Darius Slayton, Jalen Hyatt, Wandale Robinson, Isaiah Hodgins, Sterling Shepard. Parris Campbell, with what his hype was coming into the league, should be the number one receiver in this offense. And he's down on the depth chart at number 6. I don't know if that's just he doesn't fit the scheme. I don't know if he's beefing with the coaches or it's just him, right? But again, we saw him 63 catches, 623, 3 touchdowns. So again, this isn't something that I think we should do, but I've seen other people say that, we should go get him since the Giants don't want to use him. Go ahead, bring him in for the rest of the season. I think, we already have Josh Downs. We have Isaiah McKenzie. Like, do we need to bring in a guy like Parris Campbell? I think, we can, at least most of us can agree that we need to bring in, if we're going to bring somebody in, needs to be somebody young, needs to be somebody that can be that true number one, right? Has the size, not just a slot guy. You can't just be a slot guy. We need a guy that can do everything. And whether that's in free agency, whether that's through the draft, or whether it's a trade, it doesn't matter. We need that guy. We need that guy for the future, right? And of course, we have Michael Pittman Jr. I'm not trying to say he's not. I love Michael Pittman Jr. as much as anybody, but I think we can all agree, like when we're talking about the elite of the elite, you need one of those guys at receiver. And honestly, like Michael Pittman Jr., is he Justin Jefferson? No. Is he Devontae Adams? No. Like, is he ever going to be that? Probably not. Like, we know what he is. He is a dog, man, an absolute dog. And I want him on this team. But I think what this offense truly needs, just like a lot of people, what this offense truly needs is that solidified, every week coming in, he's going to get his because he's just that guy. right? And again, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, if they would actually throw him the ball, Cooper Cup, right? There's some of these guys that over time and over the course of their career, with the Randy Mosses of the world, they're gonna get theirs because they're just that guy. So that's what we're looking for. I don't think Parris Campbell's that guy, but I thought it was interesting enough to at least bring up with you guys and have a conversation with you guys, just chilling here on a Saturday night. So you let me know down in the comment what you think of this. And before the trade deadline comes up, is there anybody else that we haven't talked about that you think maybe we should go after? Somebody that's maybe under the radar, somebody that's been talked about being on the market. You let me know, and I'll see if I can pack any into a video. And with that said, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and make sure you have those notifications on so you get notified when the videos come out. We do content on this channel every single day. So again, have those notifications on so you don't miss out. And until next time, as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.